July 16th, 2012. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look into this whole zombie apocalypse scenario that's taking place. All the talk of the internet and all the talk of the news lately. When did this begin? Did it begin with Rudy Eugene, the Miami face eater, that we now have come to find out and uncover that it wasn't a random attack against this Mr. Popple, the homeless gentleman? Rudy Eugene, along with his friend Christian, knew Mr. Popple. They had volunteered at a homeless shelter where Mr. Popple was staying, had brought him scripture, brought him food. Now, Rudy Eugene, labeled the Miami face eater, was a Christian. I guess they had found a Quran, which would mean he was studying the Quran, as well as studying the Bible. This is very odd. The girlfriend says that he was a Christian, that they did Bible study together. They were planning on getting married. But now we find out, we uncover from Rudy Eugene's friend by the name of Christian. Coincidence? That Rudy Eugene knew Mr. Popple before the attack. Now this is where it gets really tricky. Now the authorities believe religion is involved, because leading all the way up to the crime scene, the police found pages of the Bible torn out, leaving a trail right up to the crime scene. And now with Rudy Eugene and his Haitian background, none of the churches wanted to accept his body. They believed he was demon possessed. Then after that, we have the gentleman sitting on the floor, stabbing himself in the leg. One case after another after Rudy Eugene. And the police come, they pepper spray him. It doesn't have any effect, and he debowels himself and throws his intestines at the police officer. There's one case after another, the one in Finland where the guy is running around naked with superhuman strength. The incident in China where the guy jumps off the bus, attacks a woman, starts chewing at her face. I mean, I could go on and on and on. There are many, many more that you know of. But where did it all begin? A lot of people are saying it may have begun back in May, around May 17th, when this toxic barrel washed ashore in Florida, and all of a sudden, at the same time, all the school children got sick. They got rashes on their body, and you know, mainstream media did not make a connection. But is this where it began, from this toxic barrel? No, and I'm going to show you why, and I think you'll be surprised. But let's watch this video real quick.
Developing right now, MacArthur High School in Hollywood is on lockdown after more than a dozen students and a teacher are affected with some sort of rash.
Any minute they're going to be transporting some kids to the hospital. Now what we understand is this all happened just a couple of hours ago at the school. Kids began itching, they had redness on their skin, and that's when they called 911. So at this point, the rest of the students, we understand, many of the students have been taken into the gym in school. They're not allowing any other student to leave the school right now, not allowing any parents in. A number of parents are showing up because they got concerned when they saw the fire trucks and the police activity. Not much information is coming out of the school. Some parents are frustrated. We just talked to one parent. This is an unconfirmed report that perhaps it was some type of bug or mite that was biting the students, but again, that is unconfirmed.
This just happened Wednesday, May 16th, 2012, that these students and teachers have gotten sick in Hollywood, Florida. And they're all...
Remember that date, May 16th, 2012. A lot of people believe this toxic barrel that washed ashore in Florida could have been the trigger for the zombie-type apocalypse, but I'm going to prove to you that's not the case. It goes much deeper.
Being rushed to the hospitals. You can see here this little A marker, that's MacArthur High School. Directly parallel to that, by the shore, is this B marker. That's the incident from 2 days prior, where some kind of weird drum or barrel washed up on shore with some type of chemical in it that was boiling and it was about to catch fire.
The cause, a dangerous discovery, a drum filled with a toxic chemical washing ashore on the Intercoastal.
That means Mike Mars is live for us in Hollywood to bring us this story. Mike?
I want to say this is almost like a bad, low-budget Hollywood horror zombie movie where a barrel of toxic chemicals spills and people turn into zombies. But it's going to go a lot farther than this. Bear with me.
Guys, what a headache, but the good news here is that it is finally over. A1A back open, that barrel, that drum of chemicals, it's out of here. The bad stuff gone. Blame this 55-gallon drum that washed up on Hollywood Beach. Inside, some unknown chemical. The immediate area evacuated. Traffic shut down. The solution...
Remember, Rudy Eugene, the Miami face here, Florida. This toxic barrel, Florida. Is there a connection? Hold on, because it's going to get better.
Began to bubble, nearly boiling into a fire. So hazmat officials neutralized the chemical in a solution. That means they made it safe to move. Hazmat units escorted it to a waste management facility in Davie late Monday. Guys in protective suits came back out to the scene to clean up the mess. The road is back open.
Now, I'm not surprised, but I am a little annoyed that the news channel did not bother mentioning the similar incident that happened, and right parallel next to each other is too weird of an incident to be happening so close to one another. So, I don't know. This kind of stuff just disturbs me. It might be nothing. Maybe I'm crazy. But once again, mainstream media fails to do any type of real reporting.
Mainstream media always fails to do any type of real reporting. Now, I'm going to put the link to this website below. It comes from Cancer Health, all about cancer health tips. But now, remember, this was May 16th when the school children got sick, and they find this parallel to where the children were sick, this toxic barrel washing up ashore in Florida. But let me take you back a couple months before this incident. Do you remember Kony 2012, the director, Jason Russell? Now, the whole thing came out, the whole Kony 2012, the video on YouTube had what, millions and millions of views and hits. Come to find out that, and this is March, no, this is March of 2012. Actually, around March 18th when this video come out. The incident in Florida happened in May, 2 months later. And then happened our Miami face eater. But the reason I'm saying this toxic barrel can't be the cause is back in March, we know Jason Russell, the director of Kony 2012, all this money being raised, everyone out looking for Kony, and come to find out through research and people being diligent, Kony wasn't even in the area for a number of years. But the area they were searching for Kony in, the government knew was rich in oil. So is there a government connection? Here's your first zombie that I can uncover. Let me see if we got a video. Yep, let me play this video for you. This is the first naked man running around that I can uncover. And is there a government connection?
What?
What he's doing, he's naked, he's banging his head on the concrete sidewalk. He was masturbating. And there are other videos out there, I'm going to put the link to this below, where he was running across the rooftops of cars, jumping up and down, caving in the roof of a car. This was long before Rudy the Miami face eater long before the toxic barrel.
We're gonna come tackle another.
Oh my God, that shit.
So the mystery continues, but is there a government connection with Jason Russell, the director of Kony 2012, and all the hits on YouTube and all the money raised? Everyone has to suddenly go after Kony. The United Nations, everyone's involved. The United States. Come to find out, he wasn't even in the, hasn't been in the area for years, but there's a lot of oil in that area. Are we looking at some mind control? Government ops? We're going to keep, I'm going to keep digging at this till I get a solved mystery here. Leave me comments.